So 2 weeks ago I arrived back from a long holiday. When we left, the barley was just this big, and now it's almost ready to pick, to harvest. I think it's a success. I think I can say this is a field of barley, a small barley field. There is quite some wheat, but like my son said, there is more barley than wheat. So thumbs up. And the whole field is covered with these giant grasshoppers. They eat all the green stuff, but they don't really eat the grains itself. So I think at this point they don't really harm the crops. So I just let them be. The barley that I use is called a two-row. If you look at the seeds, you can clearly see that the seeds, they form two rows. In the US, it's more common to have a six-row, because in the US they need to have everything bigger and more. But I think actually the two-row is more suited for beer production. If it looks like a little scythe, by the way, your barley, then it's time to harvest. But the biggest difference between a two-row is that the kernels, the seeds of a two-row, are more symmetrical. In overall, that during the malting process, it gives a more even result. The two-row also has less protein, which is good if you don't like hazy beers. But it also gives less strop in your kettle, in your fermentation tank, and in your filters. We also have more starches in our two-row, so the efficiency is a little bit higher. It does have a little bit less diastatic power. It has less enzymes, so in theory it has a harder time breaking down those starches, but it will have plenty anyway. If you're a home brewer, I would say use a two-row if you want to brew a beer the hard way. Or use a six-row if that's what you have. I don't think you actually notice the difference. So yeah, now I've got all these bundles of barley. I let them hang, let them dry wherever I found some space, like here on the porch. I have some inside the house, I have some in the woodshed. And after a few weeks, when I think they're really dry, I'm going to hit these against something, and then hopefully all the kernels will fall out. That's the idea, smack them, give them a good smack. And but I think so. They're already coming loose. So now I think I succeeded. Yay! All right. Well, see you next time.